Retro Rob plays everything.
Hey there, real gamers. Retro Rob here, and it's auction time again. This is where I talk about upcoming auctions on my eBay site. And what's coming up is quite a bit. By the way, note that all these auctions might not be up at the time of posting. In fact, at the time of planned posting, none of them will be up yet, but they will be coming up over the next couple weeks. I might add other things. If some of these don't pan out, I might subtract them from auctions. So just so you know, it might not be an exact listing of what I've got, but it's a pretty good idea. Anyway, quick update on the auction that went horribly wrong. The one that the post office lost and then found again after I refunded. That went okay in the end. I just did an auction with the price all jacked up and accepted an offer from him for it, and I gave him like 15 bucks off. All worked out, gave me a positive feedback, really happy about it. Boy, that was a rough one. By the way, if you're ever wondering, if you're looking through auctions, I see these videos where they're like, oh, look at how outrageous this is, what they're charging for the auction. Here, I'll do an offer of $5 to go mess with them. A lot of times what you're seeing there are things where it's just like a customer, you're trying to make a customer happy type of thing. Like, for instance, that Saturn, I put it up for 500 bucks. I knew nobody was going to take it. I did it so that I would get a bid from the guy who originally won it, and I couldn't complete the transaction, so I could give him a better price on it. So if I would have done a buy it now at the right price, somebody would have snapped it up right away because I had it really low. So anyway, that's how a lot of that stuff happens. There's all sorts of stories behind eBay auctions that you might not know. So if you see one that's really high, don't necessarily judge it for that. It's possible that it's just something like that where somebody's worked something out with a customer. Anyway, first thing, man, that was a lot of talking. Sorry. First things first, this is Monster Rancher 2 for the PlayStation. And I bought this not knowing that I already had a copy. So this one's going, I figure it'll probably get about 15-20 bucks. I'm going to put it up for 10, see what it gets. I'll probably cardboard pack it and then put it in one of these padded envelopes, or I might just send it in a box. To be honest, there's not a huge shipping price difference, and I always ship priority, so I'll make sure to properly reinforce that one though before I get going. Number two, here's an incomplete auction. I'm not 100% sure, and you let me know what you guys think. I can go one of two ways with this. I have another original Genesis, and I might sell them as a pair just by themselves with nothing. Or I can probably round up the controllers. I've got scads of controllers, test it all out, and make sure that it's got a power supply and a cable, and sell it that way. So should I sell this as an individual, basically with some controllers and a power supply, or should I sell it with another like Generation 1 Genesis and just sell the consoles themselves? What do you think about that? Not 100% sure. Genesis really doesn't get a lot. I've sold a number of these. I have like 5 of these laying around, and they don't sell terribly well or for a terrible lot. And I just have too many of them, so that's why I'm getting rid of it. But anyway, let me know what you think it'd be better. I'm kind of curious because it's hard to get feedback off of eBay other than kind of just hey, price is too high or something like that. To be honest, people don't complain a lot on eBay. They complain a lot more on YouTube than they do anywhere else. Next, I've got an Atari 2600 Junior. I got to track down my power supply. I'm going to try and put the original power supply with it. I think I got it back there. It used to be on display. I think it disappeared. But I've already got 2 controllers. I always like to sell Ataris with 2 controllers because it's a good multiplayer game system. Almost everybody that wants an Atari wants 2 controllers, so you might as well do it. And then I've got a few games to include with it. Yar's Revenge with the manual. And then, I found a copy of Battlezone. I'll be testing all this, by the way. There's Yar's Revenge in its manual. right there. And then I've got Astroblast. And then Frogs and Flies. Dark Cavern. And that's not going in there because that's Warlord, and that is not right. So I'll probably find something else to throw in there because I want to throw in a few cartridges. But anyway, that'll come up. I always hate including like paddle games if I don't include the paddles, which I'm not in this case. So there's that. The Atari Junior, 2600 Junior. Let's look at what's next. Hold on a second.
Thumbs up, comment, and subscribe, or I will go Skynet on your butt.
Actually, you know what? I've got a box copy of Star Raiders with the video touchpad, and it works because this used to be my my main copy of it, but I got a cleaner one, and I think I'll just include this with it, and then that'll fill out that box, so it's got everything. By the way, when I do these, I sell them. Where is it? Can I show you? I usually throw it in here so I don't forget it. Yep. I throw them in with a cable, and then I throw them in with this adapter to make it a little bit easier. You know, nobody has a TV really. I know it's not nobody, but very few people have a TV that will accept anything previous to the BNC connector. So I put that connector in there with it so that they can hook it up to their TV real easy. So there's that. There's that. And then, well, now it's broken. No, I'm just kidding. I'll check it before I go though. I got this. This is Quake Scale Bearer Edition. This is not the game. I'm not including the game, which it wasn't really included. It did have a coupon or whatever included with it, but that's not included. But the figure is included, and the figure's mint. I just used it for a video and then packed it away. So I'll be selling this. I'm probably gonna just post it for like 20 bucks and see what I get. I've noticed that a lot of people are selling them for 20 bucks and then shipping them for 35 or something like that without the game as well. So I'm just gonna put it up as it is, put it up for 20 bucks, weigh it out, and whatever the shipping is what the shipping is. I don't really like doing the jacking up the shipping game at all. Usually I charge exactly what the weight says I should charge. I don't like doing the whole game where I charge you $5 for this, but the shipping's $50. I hate that crap. Not my thing. I mean, sometimes shipping really is that expensive, but not all the time. And very seldom, to be honest. Okay, next thing we got here is a Ps2 Slim. Very nice. And I'm including one controller with it. It will have the power pack. I do have the power pack right here. I tend to use the original Sony power packs. I don't really like selling with second party ones. It's not my thing, or third party ones. Second party. Third party ones, not my thing. 3 games with it. Ace Combat 5. Final Fantasy X. Or X. And then Metal Gear Solid 2. Which, they're decent games. They're nothing amazing. They don't get you a whole bunch alone. Oh yeah, plus a memory card. I hate selling without memory cards too if I can avoid it. But yeah, if I can include like decent games with it, I like to as well. Just so you got kind of a starter kit. In this case, I generally don't include 2 controllers. A lot of times people just don't do a lot of multiplayer on the PS2. They used to online, I realize, but usually these are kind of it's more of a solo game system. And then finally, and I'm not done with this one yet, I'm working on this. This is a box of games. These always do horribly, but what I do is stuff that I don't think I can sell loose very easily. I just kind of throw them all in a box. So I got Warlords. I'm having a real problem with English right now. Warlords. And I got some Combat. A million copies of Combat. I got this thing. This is Innovation Super GB Booster. Plays Game Boy games on the PlayStation. I got Asteroids for the PlayStation. I've got a copy of Activision Classics on the PlayStation 2. I mean, PlayStation? No, PlayStation. PlayStation? Yeah, PlayStation. Real Fishing for the PlayStation. Driver 2. I've got Darwinia, which I accidentally bought 2 of. Unfortunately, I'd sell it if it was complete, but it's missing the keychain. So I'm going to put that in a group. I will probably throw in, I don't know, a bunch of other games. That'll be coming up. What I do is I fill the box with games, and then I just ship it as one giant unit. And to be honest, you don't make a lot on it. It just clears out a bunch of debris that I have around. I'm not the only one who does it that way. There's quite a few. Anyway, I think that's it. That is what I've got coming up. Nothing super big, but I think a couple interesting items in there. If you're interested in them, let me know down below, or at least visit my eBay auctions, and I will be putting them up anytime now. I want to thank you very much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, well, give me a thumbs up, subscribe, all that other stuff. Bye.